that manufactures and sells prosthetics, and by prosthetics I mean this particular limb. And so we have above the knee amputation, this one, and what I'm wearing is a below knee. And basically what we're trying to do is to change the narrative about prosthetics and amputation. So I just wanted to explain, like, this is a cover. You can see we have the joint, we have the cover, and we also have the foot. And if you just allow me, I can open the cover, so you get to see the inside. It's the pylon. Yes, and so if you are okay, you can still put on the cover, but if you just want to walk like that, you can still be able to walk
so you are
like
saying...
that.
Comparable solutions in terms of quality and also in terms of durability. Our prosthetic legs last at least 3 years, which
2 years.
3 years.
3 years.
It has been certified according with the European Medical Device Regulation.
So I am an amputee myself, and I work for an organization called Circleg. And Circleg, this is an organization, or it's an enterprise that manufactures and sells prosthetics. And by prosthetics, I mean this particular limb. And so we have above the knee amputation, this one, and what I'm wearing is a below knee. And basically what we're trying to do is to change the narrative about prosthetics and amputation, because not so many people are aware where to get information in terms of prosthetics, where to get information in terms of amputation, and the journey, how to navigate in life. And so for us, we want to ensure that we create awareness, we give people an opportunity to get affordable prosthetics, because acquiring one is not cheap. As I mentioned, it's like buying a car or buying land. And so we are trying to empower amputees. We are trying to ensure that they live life authentically and are able, to move, and in terms of accessibility to mobility, they are able to move freely and be able to live life authentically. Yes.
So are you operate locally, internationally? How is the organization?
Yes, we are based in Nairobi, Kenya, Peponi 40. And we have a website, so people can reach us through our website, through our social media handles, and even we have like a phone line where they can contact us, and if they have questions or if they are looking for a prosthetics, we are able to assist them on the same. Yes.
So what message can you tell Kenyans who wanted to reach you? Like you said, if you see the quality,
yes.
Even if me, I see the quality, it's a very good quality.
Yes.
So they may think it's very expensive, even though you say it is not expensive. You help them to get affordable.
Yes.
So which message can you tell them so they don't think it's expensive according to the design? If you look at the design,
yes, it's very beautiful.
I've seen many, but this one's very unique.
Yes, it's very unique.
So then, go ahead.
So I just wanted to explain, like, this is a cover. You can see we have the joint, we have the cover, and we also have the foot. And if you just allow me, I can open the cover, so you get to see the inside. It's the pylon. Yes, and so if you are okay, you can still put on the cover, but if you just want to walk like that, you can still be able to walk
so you are
like
saying,
that.
Depending on the person, you can always adjust it, and you take the black piece on the side, you walk like that, and you can choose to put them together.
No. What I mean is the whole of this, it's a cover. It's made from propylene, and it's a very stylish cover. Yes, you can see from here. So what I'm trying to say is that anyone can use this cover. An amputee is above the knee and even below the knee. It's just that in my case I don't have a cover. And you can still walk with your limb like this, or with a cover. Yes.
Okay. So then you are saying the message for Kenyans not to feel it's gonna be a bit expensive.
Yes.
So I put that on. So you were saying that a simple message to tell Kenyans: don't be afraid. It is affordable. It's a matter of coming to us. So, what can you tell them?
Yes, the first thing I would tell them that amputation is not a death sentence.
Wait, one more question.
Yes.
What's the requirements? Because having it, do you have to have any sort of registration from any doctor, or so how does it work? There is any paper you have to have, for example? There are people who have insurance. Do you cooperate with insurance, for example? So how does it, do you cooperate with the publics only, or you can also work with private? So like how is
The process. So we have different types of amputation, and depending on one's amputation, you have to go to the hospital, they check you are okay before you are fitted with one. You can't be fitted if you're not, medically well. So the first thing is you have to be checked, confirmed you're okay. And then what we do is we do an assessment, confirm are you are below the knee or above the knee amputee. Then we, give you now a quotation of the pricing and how to go about in terms of fitting and when you can now acquire your prosthetics. But in terms of insurance, currently we are not, offering that option of someone acquiring one through insurance. But if you have a donor, for instance, they'll be able, to sponsor you. If you have cash, you are able to, come to our offices and then we are able to assist you. Just contact us. We are able, to assist you acquire one.
Okay.
Yes.
Insurances, because we know that affordability is one of the main issues, actually, especially for amputees. That what happens is that when they lose the legs, many of them lose the job. So how do I can actually afford a prosthetic system? First of foremost, at Circleg, we try to keep it very affordable, as Magdalene said, compared to comparable solutions in terms of quality and also in terms of durability. Our prosthetic legs last at least 3 years, which
2 years.
3 years.
3 years.
It has been certified according with the European medical device regulation, which are the highest standards, because we want to make sure that people that receive it they don't need to come back after a year or a few months, as happened a lot with the local available prosthetics, to be replaced. So on a long-term base, the price is very affordable. But on the same time, we know that there are some amputees that cannot afford it. One side, we are lobbying actually for insurance. This should be actually universal covered by all the insurance. In some developed countries, it's already the case, and we are lobbying at the moment here with the government in Kenya and the whole East African region to make sure that actually this will be covered in the future, so that amputees also that cannot afford, they can still access, right? Accessibility is one of the main, let's say, aim for us, increasing accessibility. On the other side, at the moment, how do we bridge this gap? Is by providing freedom of mobility packages. So either you can afford it, you and maybe together with your community, you can go to the community where you live and then ask, okay, can you help me to reach this amount so that I can be fitted by prosthetics? And this is the most direct way. If this is not possible, we have packages that we actually sell and to donors that are able to sponsor amputees that cannot afford. The amputee will just need to pay a very low fee to make actually this accessible to them. And so people that cannot afford can actually access also these prosthetics. And for that, as Magdalene said, we have a list of amputees that can come to us, and then whenever we have the donation available from our donors, then we can actually refer them to our centers when prosthetics are fitted through, as Magdalene said, to prosthetists, and then can get access to that.
Okay, so just one message.
Yes.
There are many associations of disability
Yes.
across Kenya,
Yeah.
even in East Africa. You may have a message to them to approach you, in the term, like you say, there is an individuality and there is an association. How about if association wants to approach you, try to go across together and
Yes.
for some solutions?
Yeah. The issues of disability is very broad, and we think that not just one organization can solve the problem and the challenge that we are facing, right? To give back freedom of mobility in our case, or accessible actually to assistive technologies. So for us, it's very important to collaborate together. We really would like that many of the issues that an amputee, for example, is facing, is actually supported by different organizations. So we're very happy to actually collaborate. If this is like pre-fitting support, after amputation support, there are many ways. For instance, upskilling of your abilities in order to find a new job. So we really think that we want to create a community, also at the level of the organization, when we can actually solve this challenge together.
Thank you very much.